guys, my name is Christina and today I am going to talk about my January wrap-up and February TBR. In January, I've read in total of 5 books, which was a lot for me in January because I had a lot of tests, in college. I am very happy with this number. I've read pretty awesome books in January and I'm gonna show them to you, so let's get started. The first book that I've read in January and in 2015 was the best book that I could pick, and that was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I love this book and I'm so happy that I picked it up as my first read of 2015 because it was a perfect book to start off the year, and I gave it, of course, 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and it was just an amazing book. Now when I finished this book, I wanted more. I loved the characters, I loved Kath and Levi, they were so cute together. And it wasn't just like contemporary, just happy contemporary. It was very exciting to read. It was fantastic. I loved this book. I loved the writing style and the characters were awesome. I loved every single one of these characters and they were just amazing. And I can't wait to reread it someday soon because it's a fantastic book and I can't wait to read any book by Rainbow Rowell. This was the first book by Rainbow Rowell that I've read. I had to read it and I'm so happy I did. So moving on to the next book that I read in January, and that was my TBR Jar Challenge book, and that was the book that I did not finish or gave up on, and that was The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. And I didn't finish this book in 2014. I just put it down and didn't really want to read it. But I did in January. I finished this book and completed my TBR Jar Challenge, so that was exciting. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I gave this book 4 stars because it was not as good as The Fifth Wave. For me, even though the ending and the whole premise of this book was very interesting, I really enjoyed all of these point of views. And where we left off in The Fifth Wave, and we started off in this book, it started off with this prologue that is just whoa. That is just oh my god. This book really showed really where this series with the last book will go, and I am so excited for the 3rd book because this book left me with so many questions and I need to know how this ends. The twist that was in this book, it totally surprised me. If you read this book, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't see it coming, but actually it made kind of sense. When I finished this book, I was like, oh my god, you are so dumb that you didn't figure it out. You didn't know where this is going, that this is completely what is going on here. And I was so mad at myself when I finished this book. There was fighting and there was really kind of intriguing and really dangerous stuff going on in this book. But it wasn't that exciting for me as The Fifth Wave. They were not surprising. There were surprising moments, yeah, they were, but it wasn't that surprising as in The Fifth Wave for me. So where the story left off, it was Evan. Oh my god, Evan is gonna have the very important role in the 3rd book, and that's because I love Evan so much. I am so excited for the 3rd book. I really love the writing style, just like in The Fifth Wave, and there was something that just got me thinking, and this book really got you thinking. Even The Fifth Wave got me thinking, but this book really got you thinking, and this book actually kind of makes you look dumb in the end. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the 3rd book to come out. The next books that I've read were by the same author in the same series, and I've been meaning to read this series for so long, and I don't own it. I don't own it as the physical copies, but I read it as an ebook, and that were the Lax series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is my first books by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So I read Obsidian, Onyx, and Opal. I give Obsidian 4.5 stars. Onyx 4 stars and Opal 5 stars. My favorite was Opal, so far, and I'm really enjoying this series. If you don't know what Obsidian or the Lux series is about, it's a paranormal romance series, and this story follows Katie, who moved into this small town in West Virginia, and there she meets these two twins, Damien and Dee. She feels like there's something wrong with them, and then she finds out that they're aliens. And she, of course, falls in love with Damon. I really enjoyed these books. They are fun to read. I don't want to say anything about like the premise and that because it would spoil things. But I'm really enjoying this so far, and I can't wait to finish it. I think I will do a review about the Lux series. There are 5 books in the series. So I think I'm just gonna do like a wrap up of all 5 books, and I'm gonna review them all at once. That were the books that I read in January, and now let's get to my February TBR. But first I'm gonna take my TBR jar and I'm going to choose a book I'm gonna choose this. And I'm gonna choose out of this box, and oh god, yeah, I've chose this. And let's see what I'm gonna be reading as my TBR jar challenge. So my TBR jar challenge for February is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So read a book to movie adaptation and also watch the book to movie adaptation. And there are a lot of book to movie adaptations out there. I have 4 possible choices. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, The Giver by Lois Lowry, If I Stay by Gail Forman, and Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. So these 4 books, I don't know which one. I don't know. So if you want to help me choose which one I should read, then comment down below and let me know, because I don't know right now. But it's gonna be one of these 4. So the next books that I want to read I still don't own, but I have it as an ebook, and that I want to finish the Lux series, so I'm gonna be reading Origin. Actually, I'm currently reading Origin, but I have to just like put it down a little bit because I'm just like, I need a break from that series right now, but I want to finish it, so we're gonna be reading Origin and hopefully Opposition by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and finish the Lux series. The next book I want to read is The Winter's Curse by Mary Rutkowski. This book was sent to me by one of my friends, Andy. Thank you so much for Andy if you're watching it. And this book I actually going to be buddy reading with one of my friends on Goodreads too, and I can't wait to read this. Actually, I've already started this, and I have read like 50 pages of this. It's a new YA fantasy series, and it's about a girl, Kestrel, who is the daughter of this empire's general. Her friend just leads her to this slave auction, and she actually buys a slave there. And she actually doesn't really know why she bought the slave. And I think they're just gonna go close. That's what this book is about. But I think it's also about like the fantasy and the empire. I'm really excited to continue with this. I made a pact with myself to read more contemporary and to read at least 1 contemporary per month. I'm gonna try to read Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. I read Fangirl, and I just can't wait to read this book too. It's about this girl and boy, you know, Eleanor and Park. And I don't even know what this is about. I think it's a love story. I actually heard some kind of hateful things about like the ending of this book, that they just kind of like don't like this book because of the ending, that it's just not resolved. And I think Rainbow Rowell really does this in her books. I really want to read this, and I'm hopefully gonna read it. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. And please leave a comment down below. What books were you reading in January, and what books are you going to be reading in February? watching again, and I will see you hopefully soon. Bye! This book, oh my god, what is wrong with me? I don't even... It's so hot in here. I don't know. It's winter and it's like freezing out there. It's freezing out there, and there's like snow, but I'm just totally sweating. God.